Hey, what's up guys? Today we'll be talking about why Ricardo Kaká is the greatest attacking midfielder of all time. Yes, I said it and you heard me right. So this isn't going to be your casual video where I play some highlights and leave it up to you to decide whether or not what I'm claiming is true. There are already multiple videos that display his abilities for everyone interested to see, and as a genuine football fan, you should. Therefore, I'll make it clear from the start that Ricardo Kaká was indeed and remains to this day the greatest central attacking midfielder to step foot on a football pitch. The Prince of Milan was a sensational footballer who brought something new that had never yet been seen before in the world of football. His touch of grace, elegance on the ball and a matchable pace that made it seem as if he was gliding effortlessly on the pitch, an element that was indeed unique in his game. For a fairly tall footballer, he had exceptional balance coupled with beautiful dribbling skills that made it almost impossible for defenders to stop him when he was in full stride, something that has yet to be repeated in the modern game. I belong to Jesus. Words that many football fans remember him by, famously written on his undershirt that he displayed after scoring a beautiful goal to ensure Milan won 3 trophies that year. He experienced major success in the year 2007, in which he won the UEFA Champions League title, the FIFA Club World Cup, and the UEFA Super Cup title, only coming 4th place in the Serie A charts with Milan. So, what exactly made him so special? A question that many football fans that were unlucky and missed watching him play in his prime regularly ask. Was he really as good as some people say? And if so, then why isn't his name mentioned constantly in the conversations about the best footballers to ever play the game? And I'll answer all these questions today and put an end to ridiculous comparisons that I see are gaining momentum, especially on social media, comparing him to the likes of Mesut Ozil and Kevin De Bruyne, who, don't get me wrong by the way, are incredible footballers but don't live up to Kaká's heights. So, to cut to the chase, here is your long-awaited answer. He made it look simple. It's as easy as that. He did everything on the pitch with the most efficiency and improved upon Zinedine Zidane's style of play, which was already phenomenal if I may add. But whilst Zidane was a bit slower, Kaká was fast, probably the fastest player of his generation. His manager Carlo Ancelotti famously stated that he moved faster with the ball than without it. Steven Gerrard, the Liverpool legend, also had some words to say after he encountered Kaká at the 2005 Champions League final. He stated that he knew Kaká was a great footballer, but it was not until they were on the pitch together that his ability and pace really came to light. Gerrard simply couldn't keep up. This was his biggest strength. He could run with the ball effortlessly from his own half and score. He led devastating counter-attacks, and all opponents who dared to carry all men forward in an attempt to score can attest to this. Before Messi, he was the guy that did it. It was also very unusual because he was a midfielder who was the primary attacking option for his team. He was truly special, a generational talent, and there is a reason he remains the greatest trequartista of all time. Eagle-eyed vision could be used to describe him, as he could find spaces in the opponent's defense and make passes that most footballers wouldn't even dare attempt in training. A good example is his through ball pass to set up Hernan Crespo for his goal in the 2005 Champions League final. On how good of a playmaker he was, you don't need to go further than to just pull out the team sheet during his time in AC Milan, and you'll see he took Manuel Rui Costa's role at a young age, and he was the primary provider in a team with the maestro Andrea Pirlo. That should tell you something. He was also a starter in a Brazilian side that had Ronaldo, Luis Nazario de Lima, Ronaldinho, Cafu, Rivaldo, Juninho, Roberto Carlos and Robinho, a team that most consider to be the greatest Brazilian side of all time. He might have fallen out of grace in the latter part of his career, mainly due to injuries and also other factors, but there is no denying that he remains a champion, a king, a legend of the sport, and above all, a good man that revolutionized the way football in midfield could be played. Thank you, Ricardo Kaká. Gracias.